And I will be paying close attention. But here's something else we should pay some attention to this morning. This is a live shot out of Chandler, Arizona. They have their helicopter flying over a massive mansion house fire this morning. Chandler, Arizona, if you're not too familiar with the state, is just southeast of Phoenix. So they're saying the house is somewhere between 12 to 20,000 square feet in size.
Wow.
So that is a huge house fire. You can see all the responders on scene this morning with their lights going as they battle that blaze. But we did get an update that everyone made it out of the house safe, which is what really matters there. Just unfortunate that it's happening at all, and even more so this time of year.
That's for sure. What a huge fire that is.
Yes, it is. So we'll keep our eye on that. Be sure to update you if anything else comes of it.
Okay.
So in the meantime, I'll get to our local news. Thanks, Ed.
Thanks, Victoria.
We begin in Wyoming this morning, where a 22-year-old Colorado man is behind bars after he admitted to killing his girlfriend. Jonathan Eugene Aiken walked into the Powell Police Department and told officers he had killed his girlfriend at their residence in Thornton, Colorado, then drove more than 500 miles across Wyoming with her body. Aiken is being held at the Park County Jail in Cody, pending extradition to Colorado. The woman's identity is being withheld pending positive identification by Colorado authorities. TransCanada, the firm behind the Keystone XL pipeline, will be allowed to proceed with limited activities on the project. That decision came from federal judge Brian Morris on Wednesday, who earlier this month blocked further work on the controversial pipeline until further environmental analysis is complete. Wednesday's ruling means TransCanada can continue to work with potential contractors and landowners. The judge agreed with the two opposing parties, TransCanada and Northern Plains Resource Council, who okayed a list of pre-construction work that can proceed. The Keystone Pipeline will run from Alberta's oil sands into Montana through 6 U.S. states, eventually to the Gulf of Mexico. The early morning fire that broke out Wednesday at a downtown Billings auto shop also damaged the other two businesses housed in the same building. Damages totaled an estimated $750,000. A majority of the damage was done to Core Automotive, resulting in severe structural damage. The other two businesses, the Habitat for Humanity Restore and the Grindhouse Martial Arts Academy, received heavy smoke damage. Jim Woolleyhand, executive director of Habitat for Humanity, tells Q2 their store will be closed indefinitely due to extensive smoke damage to their work area and inventory.
It's very unfortunate. Our Restore is a fundraising arm to building homes for low-income families here in our community. But we will press forward, we'll go forward. We've already received a wonderful outpouring of support from the community, so that's very heartwarming, especially this time of year, when we're trying to build homes as fast as we can with winter coming. And so we're just really grateful for the support of the community.
The cause of the fire is under investigation, and due to the damages, fire investigators haven't been able to access much of the building. In other news, some electric and natural gas customers of Northwestern Energy will soon get a rebate thanks to last year's federal tax cut bill and the Montana Public Service Commission. The PSC approved a rebate this week totaling $19.5 million. Electric customers will each get a $24 credit on a future bill, while natural gas customers will get a credit of $3.50. Last year, the PSC told Northwestern and other utilities their benefit from the corporate tax cut should be passed on to its customers. Originally, Northwestern proposed rebates of just $5.5 million and wanted to use another $6 million of its tax break for trimming trees near power lines. But several consumer groups told the PSC the estimated tax break for Northwestern is worth more money and argue that all of it should go back to consumers. Northwestern eventually reached an agreement on the larger amount. The settlement also sets aside about $1 million to help low-income customers pay their energy bills. Meanwhile, the Northwestern Energy call center in Butte received more than 80 reports Wednesday from all across the state claiming a scammer was attempting to extort customers. Utility officials said the callers are threatening to shut off service unless immediate payment is made on bills. One call came to a government office in Stillwater County. The caller claimed he had an emergency and was from the utility company. But when he was told he reached a government office, the scammer hung up. Northwestern says it does not call customers and demand immediate payment of past due bills. The utility says it provides multiple past due notices before terminating service. If you get a cancellation notification, always verify it by dialing the customer service number on your utility bill. Elsewhere, firefighters are issuing a warning as colder weather moves in. It's the time of year when carbon monoxide poisoning becomes an issue. Q2's Russ Riesinger has more on why you need to beware of this invisible threat.
That sound could be the only warning that dangerous levels of carbon monoxide might be lurking in your home.
You cannot smell carbon monoxide at all.
You can't see it either, but if you have anything in your house that runs on gas, you and your family could be at risk.
Some people seem to think that they'll be able to detect the carbon monoxide in their home, and that's not true. Carbon monoxide is also known as a silent killer. It is a odorless, colorless, poisonous gas that people will never know is in their home until it's too late sometimes.
Carbon monoxide sometimes causes sudden flu-like symptoms, headache, nausea, and dizziness. But if something, for instance, goes wrong with your furnace and you're already asleep, you may never know.
That's why we suggest having carbon monoxide detectors just outside the sleeping areas, because people can go to sleep and not wake up.
To make sure you stay safe, install CO detectors and test alarms at least once a month. During a snowstorm, make sure vents for the dryer, furnace, stove, and fireplace are clear of snow buildup. If you need to warm up a vehicle, remove it from the garage immediately after starting it. And get everyone outside right away if the CO alarm sounds.
If the alarm does go off, that they get outside immediately and then call 911.
In Lockwood, I'm Russ Riesinger reporting for MTN News.
And firefighters also suggest you have all gas appliances in your home professionally inspected once a year. Now we go to Muscle County, where Under Sheriff Sean Lesnick won the election for sheriff on November 6th, but write-in candidate Ronnie Burns has filed for a recount. Lesnick won the original counts 1,141 to 1,101, a difference of 1.78%. Election Administrator Cheryl Tomasi says the difference needs to be 0.25% for a recount. So now she says it's up to a court to decide whether or not there will be a recount. Tomasi says the results have been canvassed and approved, and Lesnick is the sheriff-elect. Tomasi says machines came up with a closer result, but election judges examined the write-in names and hand-counted the votes for the official tally. In health news, Montana consistently has one of the highest suicide rates in the country and also has one of the lowest numbers of psychiatrists per capita. Billings Clinic is working to address what it calls a mental health crisis. Close to 100 people turned out at the clinic Wednesday to learn more about the hospital's plan to expand mental health services. It starts with the psychiatric residency program, a new program designed to train and keep more psychiatrists in Montana. But it goes further than that. Billings Clinic is also building an integrated approach, training primary care doctors to provide initial services to patients outside of Billings. Dr. Eric Arzubi, chair of psychiatric services, says the need to expand mental health services is dire, and the problems are frequently closer to home than you might expect.
This is us, right? So we can sit here and think, well, yeah, no, we're going to do this to help all those people out there. Well, they're in here. Right, 50% of all people will be diagnosed with some form of mental health problem before they die, throughout their lifetimes. So let me flip that around, actually. They won't be diagnosed, but they could be diagnosed. So 50% of the population. Now, will it be diagnosed? Not necessarily, because it's hard to get help.
The Billings Clinic psychiatric residency program already has more than 400 applicants. There are currently 7 openings for psychiatrists at Billings Clinic. Prior to the residency program, Billings Clinic only interviewed an average of 2 psychiatrists per year. But since the introduction of the residency program this past September, the hospital has already interviewed 5 psychiatrists. Well, before we take a break, the 33rd Annual Festival of Trees kicks off today. It's the largest fundraiser for the Family Tree Center. All funds raised through the event goes towards preventing child abuse and neglect in Yellowstone County. The festival begins with a gala and tree auction this evening. The event will be open to the public Friday and Saturday. It's held at the Metro Park Expo Center. You can enjoy the variety of different themed Christmas trees, take in some music, and shop the craft show. Tickets are $3 individually or $10 for a family family. And for a full list of times and activities offered at the festival over the weekend, you can head to ktvq.com.